Hey everyone, I'm Allison and you're watching Long Island Thrifter. Today I want to talk to you about some TikTok shop, Instagram, and Facebook scams that I have fallen for and how you can avoid them. Let's dive in. Over the last year or so, I have made some really stupid purchases on TikTok shop and I totally regret them. It's those countless videos that I see that I'm like suckered into. And I am like, this is the greatest thing ever and I want to buy it. I saw an ad on, I don't know what platform, basically saying Ruth's Jewelry is closing up shop after 30 years. She's retiring. She's from New Mexico or from Arizona. And I just thought, oh, Ruth's retiring. I want to help Ruth. Don't you? All the jewelry was like 30 or 40% off. And I was like, okay, let me see what I can buy to help Ruth in her retirement. Yeah. As soon as I purchased this necklace and this adjustable ring, which actually are not terrible, as soon as I placed the order, I kind of had this feeling like, why is it taking a month to get to me if it's from New Mexico? And I came to find out it was actually coming from China. I wrote to this company and said, hey, I thought this was coming from Ruth's little shop. They wrote me back and they said, well, you know, she's so busy that she outsources. And I'm like, come on. This is like mass-produced stuff. It's not, it was a hook, line, and sinker. That was it. Got to my heartstrings by telling me a story that Ruth's retiring after all this time. Now I've learned a lesson. I see these ads all the time now. So you have to be aware of what you're getting into if you see something like this next one. It's a sweater company. They're in Washington. After 34 years are closing up shop. By the way, they're still open. They still have a website. But the funny thing is, the website shows there's an address in Washington, D.C., which I Googled. Turns out it's an apartment complex and there's apartments for rent. There's no business there. And then the phone number starts with +44, which I believe is the UK code. So none of this is real. This is just a website showing fake address, fake phone number, all that stuff to make you believe it's here in the United States when in fact it's coming from China. Don't believe it when you see that a company is going out of business after all this time and they show you pictures of people who are all excited about retiring and whatnot because they're probably photoshopped. This next item I actually donated to a thrift store because I couldn't wear it. It was this black sheep sweater, which is kind of a take on the Princess Diana black sheep sweater, except she had tons of sheep all over it. It was way too many, actually, I thought. And it's super cute. So when I saw this green one with the black sheep, one black sheep with the white sheep around it, I was like, oh my God, I love that. It's so cute. It's so great. I bought it. I kind of almost immediately realized it's coming from China. And it's not going to be any natural material at all. It's going to be completely like I'll be sweating in plastic. I did get it. And even though it was my size, it was like 2 sizes too small. It just felt itchy and uncomfortable. I felt so bad when I read this story about a man in Georgia who ordered a drill through AliExpress, but he received a photograph of a drill in return. He paid money for a drill, but he got a picture of a drill instead. Who does this? That's just awful. A few months ago, I started seeing tons of TikTok and Instagram ads for an under-eye corrector. I've gotten to that age where I've got my dad's eyes and I do get dark circles under my eyes. One morning in early December, I was doom scrolling and I saw it and I'm like, I'm buying it now because you've sold me. I want this under-eye corrector. That's magic. I bought it December 7th. And probably within 2 days, I was getting tracking info on my package. And I was like, it's coming from Italy. Yes, I love European products. I love Italian products. Yes, this is going to be awesome. And then every, 4 or 5 days, I would get an update on where the parcel is and in transit in Italy, and it's going to go through customs. And well, it took a month So somewhere around January 2nd, I got this. Now this says concealer. I specifically purchased under eye corrector. And that's what it says even on the shipping slip. It says under eye corrector. So concealer is not what I bought. So I open it up and I'm thinking it's gonna be just like the pictures that these women have been hawking every single day, 10 times a day. Every time I'm on TikTok and Instagram, I'm like, yes, I want to buy this. I am so excited. Langmani. I've never heard an Italian name like that before. And I live on Long Island. I've heard of a lot of Italian names, but not this. Now, it's supposed to be a clay. Now, clay to me is more of a solid, not a liquid. And then I opened it to find this goo. This is disgusting. It's really disgusting. It's not something I want to put on my face, and certainly not under my eyes, right? The best part, I'm reading this and I look at the side box. If you look up close, you can see where I circled it, where it reads, avoid contact with eyes. The whole point was to put it under my eyes. And it also says made in China on the box. So it's not made in Italy, like I thought it was. So there's a business that is in Italy where the products are coming from China, going to Italy, and then the tracking starts in Italy. The day after I receive it, which almost took a month, it was January 2nd I received it. January 3rd, I start my email campaign. I started this email with basically that I was misled. This is an inferior product. This is not what I purchased. The emails go back and forth. It takes about a day and a half to get a response because they are, after all, in China. I was receiving emails, no, we've double checked with our shipping department and you received the correct thing. Then they offered me a refund of two US dollars. Oh my God, not $2, really? What? And then I told them, that's insulting. These emails just go back and forth. At some point, it goes up to $5 they're gonna give me back. Oh, wow, isn't that great? Finally, they get to $8 and then they stop responding to me. So I'm like, okay, do I want the $8 or nothing? I accept their $8 and they refunded it pretty quickly. And then in the meantime, I found that I had this already in my makeup case. And I'm like, why haven't I been using this? This stuff is really good. I bought it on Amazon. By the way, the link is below. This is good stuff. So I really like it. Honestly, I'm so irritated with myself that I keep falling into the TikTok shop trap and the Instagram ad traps because these are people like you and me that are hawking this stuff. It's a total bait and switch, honestly. They're telling you what they're using and how fabulous it is, then you buy it. Then you get this goo that is like nothing what you expected that you were going to get. Also for a few months, the neck firming cream was huge. It was like, okay, everyone's talking about this neck firming cream. And I was like, and I'm wearing a scarf right now, but I use it. The big thing on TikTok shop about this GoPure neck cream was that there were fakes also. Because if you look even on Amazon, there are jars that look just like this, but you have to make sure that it has the GoPure name on it, right? So I bought it from GoPure and I've also bought it from Amazon. This stuff is so great. I really love it. As you can see, I use it. I just ordered another jar and it's made in Westlake Village, California. So I feel really good about supporting businesses here in the US. I started seeing the ads for the neck pillow. It's the memory foam, cradles your head and supports your neck. And if you're like a side sleeper like I am, you know, you have like, you're not crushing your shoulder and everything. My neck was bothering me. And I kept thinking it must be my pillow, right? I see them all over TikTok and people are like pushing these and I'm like, okay, I just got this crap concealer stuff. I am not falling into the same trap. I Googled it and then I went onto Amazon and I got this pillow, which totally does cradle and I really like it. And yes, my neck and shoulder pain did go away. So I do love this. I also have a link below for this. If I ordered it from TikTok or Instagram, I wouldn't be able to return it. And I don't want to spend a week going back and forth to get $2 US. If something is too good to be true, well, it is too good to be true. As they say, buyer beware. In the end, the 3 things I recommend you doing are: don't buy anything on TikTok Shop or Instagram Reels or any of the ads on these platforms. If you really love the product and you really want to buy it, do some research. Check on Google. See if they have a website. If the website doesn't look quite right, don't buy it from there. Check it out and see if it's on Amazon. At least with Amazon, you know that you're going to get the product within a few days, not a month, because it's coming from China. And if you don't like it, the return process is so much easier. Drop a comment below and let me know if you found anything that you actually liked from TikTok Shop, and also what things were terrible. Thanks for watching Long Island Thrifter. If you enjoyed this video, I think you might enjoy one of these next. Keep on thrifting.